All right, so let me tell y'all about. Basically, let me give y'all a little rundown. Y'all already know from the context of the title of the video, possibly what it is. But let me tell y'all. So, I'm in Africa, probably like 2 to 3 years. All right. Don't ask me how. You understand? Either way, it's not that expensive, and this is one of those expenses that show you why it's not expensive, right? Basically, my wife. My wife married me. She kind of married me. Partly because look, all women are hypergamous. I want y'all to understand that. I mean, the only women who not hypergamous already got it going on, or they insane. You know what I'm saying? They either insane or they already got it going on. But what I'm saying is this: hypergamous means that they marry up. They marry like they want somebody in a higher class than them. My wife's middle class. You see what I'm saying? So already she want an upper class man or something like that. Now, I'm not saying I'm upper class. Y'all already know. But like when you come to Africa, you basically upper class. Okay? You basically upper class. Right? I'm saying that to say that, I'm the richest person my wife knows. Okay? But even though I'm the richest person she knows, for 2-3 years, I ain't have no house girl. Okay? I ain't have no servants. Now, but peep this. See, her mama ain't got no money. But her mama got house girl. Okay? Her mama's neighbor ain't got no damn money, right? But her mama's neighbor got 3 house girls. You see what I'm saying? Now me, I got it. You understand? We bought a house outright, cash money, but we didn't have no servants. So, and this is really important because my wife, she a Muslim, okay? And Muslims, what Muslims do is they want. Like the women want soft life, okay? Soft life basically means she a housewife who don't do no house chores. You see what I'm saying? She a housewife that don't do no house chores. So who wash the clothes? Not the woman, not the man. You see what I'm saying? Who wash the dishes? Not the woman, not the man. Now, it's possible she will cook. Sometimes, they want some women want so soft life, they don't even want to cook. My wife's not like that, And it's smart that she's not. Because realistically, you don't really want no woman cooking for your man. Cleaning and cooking for your man, that don't make no damn sense. But some women operate like that, and of course, a lot of times what people do is they mess around, they fool around with their house help. Okay? Now, I can't do that. Because what I said, look, if we're gonna have some lady in the house, because you can get them 20, 21, 22. I said, let me get one that's not, not that age. That way, ain't no damn way I'm gonna go. Ain't no damn way I'm gonna entertain nothing. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So like, what happened was we got this young girl, 15. Okay, but here's the thing. Let me explain this to y'all. My wife had soft life where all she had to do was wash dishes, wash clothes, cook food. Okay, all she had to do was wash dishes, wash clothes, cook food. That was too much. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you go into the kitchen, dishes ain't washed, and she's like, well, because the water shortage. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, my motherfucker, no water shortage, but it is what it is, right? Sometimes the clothes not washed, we got, I got a dish, I got a clothes, I got one of them washing machines. And even that wasn't enough. But either way, I ain't complaining, because again, my wife beautiful. My wife deserves a soft life, okay? She's smart, she's all that, right? Smart, middle class, educated, beautiful, nice body, you already know. So it is what it is. Let me break it down to you guys though. So we got this girl. Now check this out. This girl, because she got so little work to do, right? And real talk, there is a water shortage. But because they got so little work to do, all she do is sit down and watch TV. All right? We got a girl sit down, watch TV. And here's what I did today. I'm walking away from the mall. Y'all see the mall. This is a nice modern mall. What I did yesterday, we was just chilling in the house, and I saw the little girl with a notebook. So I said, what you doing, man? And I walk over to her notebook. She's trying to hide it. Turns out the girl can draw. Okay, the girl can draw. Now, I can't really speak with her, but I said, look, let me come down to the mall. I came down to the mall, got her some colored pencils, got her some paper, And now the kids and them could draw together, So what she do right now, though, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling y'all, it's like you adopted a girl, right? And all she do is play video games, watch TV, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not saying she don't wash dishes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she don't wash the floor. She do, but I told her, hold off on that. Do that like twice a week. Because she was finna do that every day, and it's like, real talk, there's a water shortage. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Right? So like, they're gonna clean my floor every day. But basically, you know, that's what it is. And I gotta tell y'all this, I'm not trying to embarrass nobody. But I'm trying to tell y'all, it ain't all that bad. I know y'all saying, man, why this motherfucker? But again, everybody else had a servant. I just did it for like 2-3 years, you know? But like, when she came here, man, she was, like, she needed some parental guidance. I ain't gonna hold y'all, okay? Like, we talking like, shorty ain't even, she was like, you know, again, I'm not trying to embarrass nobody. But like, she wasn't even like taking regular baths. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, nah, you gotta be doing that, at least, at minimum. So, you know, again, I ain't trying to embarrass nobody. Cause, you know, again, you out here helping folks. But my point is that, yeah, man, I came through. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you the price though. So the price right now is only $25 a month. 25 motherfuckers. Now, of course, you feeding them, you clothing them, you teaching them to shower, you paying for their hobbies, you paying for the internet, you know, you doing all that shit. But $25 a month for somebody to, you know, she go and pick up my kid. So basically, I think I paid about that much to get my kids sent home from school. You feel me? Anyway, I gotta go catch these bus boys. All right, but yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. I mean, I fumbled. You know, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I fumbled. But, oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Shit. Boys, across the street. Anyway, so I fumbled, but, you know, even so, it's like, you know, you really helping folk. Oh yeah, so like back in the, oh yeah, so let me tell y'all the backstory though. So apparently her mother was like, yo, y'all gotta stay on top of this girl. Okay, y'all gotta stay on top of this girl because her sister is 18 and got 3 kids. Her sister is 18 and got 3 kids. So it's like, they like take care of this girl. Now we don't let this girl go outside like that. Now she be going outside, she picking my son up from school, right? But, and now my son, now he's walking from school instead of taking a bike, and he losing weight. You see what I'm saying? Like your life improved. But what I'm saying is that, you know, Africa is not that expensive. And I mean, and of course, you get these girls from like the village type shit, you know? But that's the story. It's like, yeah, man, I did flake. I did get me a, you know, one of them house girls. I always thought it was a bad thing. But, you know, to justify it, like, her life, she got soft life. You see what I'm saying? Like, all she do, watch TV, play video games, thing. She does wash dishes, but, you know, it's nothing you ain't do to your kids. You know what I mean? My only issue, too, is that I don't know how to, like, discipline her. You know what I mean? Like, the other day, I sent them out to get me some food. They came back with food for themselves. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is that shit, man? You know, like, if your son do that, you like, all right, boy. You know what I mean? Your daughter do that, you like, all right, son. You know, but, all right, daughter, right? But, like, with some other random girl, you like, what the fuck? Now, people be doing, like, they be like abusing their house, but I don't be doing that. So, it's like, she just got soft life. She just integrated, you know what I'm saying? Like just another, like, we just went to the restaurant, we got all the food, you know what I mean? No better, no worse, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but the only difference is that she get paid $25. Like 25, like I think like half of it go to her family, half of it go to her. You know, so it is what it is. Anyway, that's my story. So yeah, I finally flaked, but you know, it is what it is.